Now, back to more of Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theatre. And your host, Lisa Condit.
Thank you all for listening today. I am with Nicole Nelson. She's part of the dynamic duo, Dwight and Nicole, who are performing at our Jazz at Sunset Friday, July 12th, and they'll be starting at 6:30. This is a great outdoor concert as part of our Jazz at Sunset series. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you are more than welcome. Nicole, I was doing a little reading about you and Dwight and your journey together as a band and musicians, and it's so interesting. It seems like you have quite a history with each other.
We really do. We met when we were in our early 20s, and I kind of just out of school. I think I was actually 20. And we were fans of each other. Like, I used to go see his band. He was playing in Boston, and I was living in Boston at the time, too, and we would go to see each other's shows, and we were just really good friends for years. And then we kind of had this coincidence where we both ended up moving to Brooklyn, New York, where I'm originally from, where I was born and raised, and he ended up moving like a few blocks away from where I was. And we started hanging out in New York, and then we found ourselves both just like in New York. We were both single for the first time in like our adult lives, and we started dating. And also like opening up shows for each other and co-bills, and like every night we would sit in together for like a song or two, and then the whole place would be riveted. Like, we were like, what are we doing? We should do that. Like, people were like, do you have a CD just of the two of you? And we're like, no. But maybe we should. You know, it kind of planted the seeds. And we started kind of writing together, and eventually we had the opportunity to do a couple shows.
That is such an awesome love story. And it's not just a story about a relationship and that growing and building, but your music is very unique, and you have gotten a lot of awards and a lot of industry respect with nods for, listen to this, people, 9 Boston Music Awards, 7 Boston Phoenix Awards, 7 Daisy Awards, and 6 New England Music Awards.
Yeah. we're just, I mean, we're psyched. We get to, you know, do what we love, and there are actually people that dig it and want, you know, enough to come see us, and we're just, you know, it makes up for the challenges rather that you find being like self-employed musician in this sort of economy and in this sort of music business world that we're in, which is challenging. It's not like a big party. It's a lot of work, but it's completely worth every second. It's like the most fulfilling thing in the world. So
that is so great to hear. And, you know, you must have a couple of kernels of advice for people who are starting out and might be part of a group, whether they're in a relationship or not. How do you keep positive when people are saying no to you quite often or might not necessarily get your groove?
Oh, man. Well, for me, it's all about focus, like keeping your eye on the prize. And I had a kind of prolific dream a couple of years ago that it sort of shaped that concept for me, which was I was walking with my bandmates, Dwight and Ezra Oakland on drums, through a field, and we were headed to this big, huge old building, which was like this school that we were supposed to be getting to. And all around us were these literal wildcats started coming in from the sides. We're walking through this open, like, soccer field. And it dawned on me as we're walking to just ignore the cats completely and focus on the door. And we were just like, focus on the, you know, don't look at the cats. Don't be distracted by the whatever's happening around you, regardless of how, you know, scary or attractive or whatever. You just focus on your goal and get there. You get there by focusing on it. So I think my advice to anybody that is coming up right now, it's even harder now than it was when, you know, a few years back when we started, is you focus on what's important, which is the music, which is connecting to the audience and bringing a different vibration to the table when you walk into a room. Like, that's our job as humans. It's not just an artist thing, it's a human thing. Like, you bring with you your package of thoughts and of emotions, and maybe trying to elevate those is a gift for the people around you. Focusing on that, focusing on what you love. Not focusing so much on whatever's tearing itself apart in front of you, or any fighting or any anyone that's trying to sway you with their intentions. That would be that's my advice, I'd say.
That's great advice. And so let's talk a little bit about the music, because you're talking about that's what's really important, that and connecting with the audiences. We know from all of your reviews you definitely connect with the audience. Listen to this, everybody. Is it Relics Magazine? I hadn't heard of that before. But Relics Magazine, they say, take R&B, soul, blues, and jazz, mix in razor-sharp rock guitar, heat to boiling, and watch your face melt. That's Dwight and Nicole. Whoa. Right?
We were so floored. We did the Life is Good festival, and which is now gone, which is like such a heartbreaker. James McDonald, an amazing, just a fan of music, and he just worked so hard for music, putting on festivals. He put on the recent festival at the Farm in Massachusetts, which was the former space for the Life is Good festival, which he also was integral in putting on. Anyway, he saw us, I think, or heard a YouTube thing. Probably not YouTube at that point, but he saw something and reached out and was like, I love you guys. Will you play this festival? And we were floored. And we got there, and Relics Magazine was there. We were playing early, so like not a lot of people. There was like maybe 300 people there, so we were like the first band. And but Relics Magazine was there, and they were just like, that was amazing. We didn't know until the magazine came out. A friend sent us like the article, and we were just like, whoa, top 10 things about festivals or something. And it was like discovering artists like us was part of the joy, and you were just, man, it's so cool.
That is so cool. It is, and it's cool that we have you coming here to our Jazz at Sunset series. So Dwight and Nicole are going to be taking the stage behind the theater. So this is a very unique series that we do in the summertime, where we open the back parking lot behind the theater, and it's basically like a big party and an outdoor concert environment, which is very different than our usual traditional historic theater with the velvet seats. And so people can come, they can obviously picnic, we have some food trucks, and it's a really, really cool event. You're going to be perfect for it. And again, Jazz at Sunset featuring Dwight and Nicole, they're performing Friday, July 12th. And the show starts at 6:30. We recommend people come early so that they can get parking in the area, which we all know in an urban environment can be a challenge. And come, enjoy the summer. This is going to be a show that happens rain or shine, and I have a feeling that it doesn't matter what the weather is. People are going to have a great time. Is that fair?
I love it. I'm really excited. We're both really excited, and Ezra too. It's like our favorite thing to hop in the van and go somewhere and get to play our music for people, and,
Well, we are very much looking forward to you. Tickets are only $20 per person. We do have a select number of VIP tables available, and they are available on our website, which is the Hanover Theatre. We spell theater with an RE.org. Anything else you want to say to our listeners before we have to go?
Well, just thanks for having us. I mean, this is our, it's the thing that keeps us so passionate about what we do, getting to play for people. As much as being in the studio is great, it's like there's nothing like that magic of the audience interacting with the music, and everybody sort of leaves buzzing a little higher,
Absolutely. So again, tickets are available on our website, which is thehanovertheatre.org. They're only $20, which is a great way to spend a summer evening. Thank you so much, Nicole. I look forward to seeing you. You're welcome. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick break here on Behind the Scenes with the Hanover Theatre on WCRN AM 830.